To keep a virtual team motivated over a long time, which is the most effective approach project manager can take. Offer financial incentive based on that, setting clear goals that can be, assign more work. No, no. So straightforward B is the right answer. What strategy we use it? Okay, only the whenever you set a question of only, I can eliminate it. Set a fixed time based on the project manager's time zone. Okay, can be. Establish a rotating schedule for a meeting so that every team member attends meeting due there. Now, this was a very beautiful answer. A was a very beautiful answer, and I was moving towards more of a A option. But this word, occasionally, we are already having conflicts, scheduling conflict, communication delays. If the team members attend the meeting occasionally, it can destroy that thing. So A was a very beautiful answer, having a rotating schedule. For example, I'll explain you. I do that on Monday. The coaching call it at 7 p.m. UAE time, right? Then I have a coaching call for my premium student on Tuesday at same time. Then for those people who are working on Saturday, Sunday, who are basically in the time zone where they cannot join, we have a Saturday coaching call. So rotating is there, but when people attend occasionally, they are lagged behind. So we don't want that. Set a fixed time based on a project manager. Will come to that option. Only use asynchronous meeting. No. Require all team members to adopt to time zone when where the company headquarters is located. Now between B and D, we are getting into that one of these options can be better. But I would go for that. Instead of project manager time zone, we go for a company headquarter time. A project manager want to increase engagement in a virtual team where members feel disconnected from the project and each other like feel disconnected. What initiative would be most effective? Introduce a mandatory daily reporting system. Mandatory in a virtual team is kind of a not a right way to do. I wouldn't do that. Organize virtual coffee breaks. Can be. Increase the frequency. No, no. So basically, why that question is right, you have a problem there. Okay, so which of the following technology would be most beneficial for improving the cohesion and efficiency of a virtual team? A shared online repository. Can be. Software that only project manager has access. No. Basic email. No, no. So straightforward answer A. Okay, a virtual team member's performance has been declined over the past week. What is the best approach? Send a team-wide email highlighting the importance of deadline, arrange a virtual meeting, resign. So B would be the right answer. Project manager notices that the culture misunderstanding are affecting. Culture misunderstandings. What action should the project manager to enhance the culture sensitivity? Understanding of the culture. Schedule the culture neutral. Implement sensitivity training. Can be, can be. So B and C both are right answer. But this mandatory word is a very harsh word, right? Not everyone wants to share their culture background. I'm not saying anyone's culture is good or bad. That's them to decide. But they just don't want to share it. Mhm. They don't want to share it. So we need to look into that. We need to see which cultures are good and worked into that way. So C would be your right answer. What is the most effective way for a project manager to build trust with a newly formed team? Establish clear rules of engagement and protocols from them from the start. Establishing team members to work independently to demonstrate their capability. Mhm. Schedule an in-person kickoff meeting. No. Provide the team autonomy. Avoiding. No. So this setting team charter or ground rule is the best thing here. So A is the right answer. During a critical phase of the project. So it's a critical phase of the project, but we are discussing how to solve the problem. We need to look into that level 1 to level 5. I like what you said. It's a critical phase of the project, but it's a thing that they need to solve. They need to solve. We are talking about a virtual team, which meant it's a agile team. Agile need to solve them. So my input is that D is the right answer. A project manager is leading a virtual team with members spread across different time zones. To ensure effective communication, the project manager decided to use a mix of synchronous. Synchronous is basically face to face, or you can immediately do. Asynchronous is that where like somebody sends you a video message, you can do that kind of thing. Which of the strategy would best facilitate effective communication? Email and saving videos conference can be. Allow time shifted updates. Okay, can be. No. So D is not the right answer here because the question is saying here, many people said D. Like D is not the right answer here because in the daily stand-up meeting, everybody is there. Synchronous mean everyone has to be present at that time. This communication right now, if you are present in this class, this is a synchronous communication. But if you are viewing it later on, when the class will end after 20 minutes, that is asynchronous. So if we do via video conference, everyone is present, so that will not ensure the second part. Only B is an option which will ensure synchronous and asynchronous communication. Problem is that the productivity has dropped, right? And there is a misunderstanding among the team member, which is causing delay. We already have the team utilized tool, but the effectiveness, we already have communication tool. Now, what we are doing here, you decided to implement a strategy that respect diverse workers, optimize communication, and fostered a team culture. Three things we did here. Okay, implemented tool leveraging model leveraging all members to contribute. So that is already out of the box. The charter that includes agreed upon protocol, work hours, cultural consideration can be require team members. No, no. So which will achieve us the objective? The best way when the team has a problem here, like when you are putting a team charter A or B, both options are designed into a way to kind of put something into that. Put something into that. That will not help us. We need to work, we need to collaborate, understand the culture, increasing productivity, and D is the only option that talks about that thing. So we are looking at all the dynamics and then developing into that. So D would be the right answer. During a critical phase of the project, you notice that the output from one of the remote team is not aligning with the project quality standards. You suspect culture differences and language barrier might be contributing to misunderstand. Okay, cultural and language barriers. How should you address this situation to improve quality? Assign a liaison with a strong understanding of the remote team culture, facilitate better, can be. Increase the frequency of written communication, no, no. Organize a series of culture training session for all team member. Okay, so both option actually A and C. Both option gives you the solution. Both option give you a solution. Now I want to see that which one is a temporary solution and which one is a permanent solution. Which one can be a long lasting, which one gives me just a kind of a minimum solution. C option actually equipped each team member. It helps each team member to become a better version. Whereas A option does not do that. So that's why we are going to go with C option. C option in this pattern case is your right answer. Now, this is a very interesting question because here the question is asking what should be your first step in addressing these issues. You have recently taken over a project with a virtual team. Despite using a popular project management software, team members complain about the inefficiency of the tool in facilitating effective collaboration. What should be your first step in addressing that issue? First step, conduct a tool evaluation with the key team member. Okay, can be arrange for an immediate switch to more advanced. No, initiate. I would not go for immediate shift from that. Initiate a training program. Enhance the no. Implement hybrid. A is the right answer. Your virtual project team is facing significant challenge in maintaining engagement. Team member report feel isolated and disconnected. What strategy would be most effective in enhancement? Implement a virtual mentorship program pairing. Good. Schedule that focus on fun and social interaction. Can be. It's not a bad thing. Like B is also an effective. Introduce a recognition program now. Okay. So I would go for A answer. A would better the things. Having a pairing program where you have somebody an apprentice to work into that focus more as compared to B. A is more effective as compared to B. Follow the sun model where work is handed off across time zone. So this model can be design a specific no. So B would be the right answer. Yeah, I did share now. Now is it visible to you? B is the right answer here. B for beta. Okay, what initiative could you introduce to improve communication and project coordination? You are leading a project with a diverse team, significant communication gap, duplication of work. Develop a centralized dashboard. A looks good. Mandate of a uniform. No. Weekly check in with the project team. No. Where all documents update are stored easily. A is the right answer. You are managing a project team comprising members from various departments. The disagreement has escalated to a point where it is affecting the morale of the entire team. What is the most effective initial steps in resolving the conflict? Arrange a mediator session where both okay, escalate, no, no. Facilitate a team meeting focusing on the importance of collaboration. No, we don't want that. A is the right answer to that. A is the right answer to this question. A is the